Hello, IJ76 in here. This is my first ever look at F1 2019, which arrived a day earlier than it originally was planned. I've just gone for the anniversary edition, not gone for the Senna and Prost edition. I didn't think there was enough extra value in that because it's basically time challenges and overtake challenges between them. So just going into the game here for the first time and trying to choose my avatar. I don't know if they look. I think the faces look a little bit better than last year's game. Maybe. What looks closest to me? That probably. I'm getting old. I look older than that actually. But so UK. This is all standard stuff. I'm not quite sure why I had trouble remembering how to spell my name. Doing it really slowly. And again. Come on, hurry up. And our short name, which will appear on the rankings as we see during the race. Audio name. Now, I didn't expect Jolliffe to be on there because no one's ever heard of the name. And there isn't anything really JO that sounds like it. So I've gone for Jones as that name's in our family, and also at least it starts with a JO, I suppose. I thought about Joker. I think I had Joker last year. Number 56, always choose that. I just like the number. No reason at all. Yes, I do want that as my driver number. And no, I don't want to be number 1 if I'm world champion. So just confirm the profile. And what I thought I'd do is do a quick 5-lap offline race on standard setup just to see what my initial feel of the game is. I can see the menus here are pretty good. Quite like the way the menus are set up in this game. Weekly event where you can claim basically credits to buy things for your customization. We'll go into the customization a bit later. But anyway, here we go. So we're at the back. 3-lap race, of Silverstone. And what a great start. I smashed straight to the pit wall. So I think we'll have a replay of that. Not a replay. We're going to go for it again. A flashback. And my initial impressions are it's understeering, which I'd heard other people say, which actually when I get used to it I don't think it's a bad thing, because I'm terrible at catching oversteering moments. So something that's a little bit slower to turn in, I think I'm going to get on board with. Obviously the setup as well, I'm just using the basic setup, so it's 6 wings, everything's bang in the middle, so it's not how I would used to drive Silverstone to be quick. I'm on 90% difficulty. For anyone that doesn't know, I do race in AOR, but I'm always in the bottom league, and I'm somewhere in the middle of the bottom league, so I'm a pretty average player. Normally, I think career mode last year I got up to about 95 difficulty. So we're in a Mercedes, but we're on 90, but it's the first time I've tried this game, so I'm probably not expecting to move up too far. So yeah, understeer is the first thing you've got. Obviously the new front wing regs has made that inherent part of the game anyway, because the developers have had to slightly slow the cars down to match this year's times. But the game looks alright. See, I've got the classic T-cam. I've gone a little bit further back than I've been doing in recent races, where I've pushed the view forward on some YouTubers' advice. And it really didn't make that much difference, I don't think. So I quite like to see the helmet. I'm running as Bottas. Don't take any notice of my driving style. The other thing, when I first went to a one-shot qualifier, which I spun in, of course I remembered that I had to calibrate my wheel and do all the settings and assign my buttons to everything, so that was a bit of a pain. So what I'll probably do is play with the calibration on my force feedback over the next few days and see if I can find the sweet spot in that. I've never really done a lot of exploring for that at all. I've normally got it on low levels. So this race we're sat okay in 18th. We're not quick, we're not catching anyone, but no one's coming past us, so it's probably what I expect for the first go on 90 difficulty, and then too much throttle and smash. First crash of many. Here's a nice replay. There you go, spin it up in the air, and that was that. So again, I did flashback and just thought I'd complete the race. So basically a very boring 3-lap race apart from that crash. Finished 18th, and I've started to get a little bit of a feel for the car. The braking felt good, and yeah, my initial impressions are pretty strong. But obviously I've got a lot of work to do with setup to really compare it to Silverstone in last year's game, for example. And one thing that I was looking forward to as a new feature is the view highlights package. I knew it was only going to be, like 60 seconds or possibly even less than that. And I wondered whether the highlights package would include my crashes that were part of the flashback, but I suppose effectively those have been erased from time, so this is the race, the best parts as it turned out from start to finish. A little bit of bumpy and boring there with the Toro Rosso in the first lap, but this is quite nice to have this to save. I think they're going to be quite short clips, which in a sort of 50% race, it would be nice to have it a bit longer, but maybe that will come in future editions. And I think, yeah, I was just going to say we're going to get some super slow-mos here, which look nice. The car does look really good. I know it looks particularly good under the lights at Bahrain and Singapore, so we'll have to try that out as well soon. So that's pretty much the highlights package as we come down towards the end of the lap. I forgot the name of the corner there, Stowe, sorry. And then into Club. So yeah, quite pleased with that. And I think the highlights packages get saved, so you can look at them again. I'm not sure in which modes that is, whether that will count offline. And now we're doing an unranked multiplayer, which is would be hilarious. I stay clear of multiplayer because it's just an utter waste of time. So I'm minding my own business here. Look, I even back out. I almost want to be last. Look, go on, go by me because I know there's going to be a crash. And look at this in front. I mean, for goodness sake. And then I get a 2-second penalty. Fair enough, that's pretty difficult for co-masters to not assign me a penalty. I'm the car behind, and in a crash on the road I'd be the one responsible, but really I had nowhere to go. It was just terrible. But I just wanted to get a feel of the multiplayer car. I'm not running any special livery, it's one of the bog standard blue and orange ones. It looks quite nice. As you can see, I'm not driving particularly well. I think I'm fiddling around with my buttons at this point. The car seemed even more understeery than the Mercedes did at Silverstone, but again I'm running the bog standard sort of 6.6 setup, so not set up at all for this race. Now on to lap 2, and someone called Kanjo Star, who's a right idiot, look, comes at the inside and he keeps driving over to me to knock me off. I mean, people like that should be on Mario Kart where they can throw bananas and shells. I mean, is that even fun for them? I don't know. I wasn't annoyed because it's just what I just what you expect, but it was just hilarious. So because of all this shenanigans, I'm not concentrating on my driving. This looks like I'm trying to deliberately take someone out, but I completely missed my braking on this track, which I enjoy, but that picking your braking for that corner is quite interesting. Now, Kanjo starts having a battle with this car that looks like it's ghosted. Someone else goes steaming in there. We run wide, almost because we're not concentrating on what we're doing. And look, they're smacking each other. We've got someone behind us called Wacky Duck, and I can't let someone called Wacky Duck beat us. There goes the ghosted car, spins around. So we're in 13th. There's a yellow flag. Look, there we go again. Kanjo style. Not let me through, literally. There's no point in me even trying to overtake because he's just going to plough into me. Well, I thought, I'm going to wait for your mistake, Mr. Italian, because you're going to go off because you're not very good. So I'm just going to sit here and hope to go past him. And he's gone wide. This is our opportunity. Someone else comes ploughing in. There's another crash. We corner cut quite badly there, which we don't mean to do, but we've got past him, so that's nice. Coming down to the last couple of corners. I hate this left-hander. I always get it wrong. It's either too fast or too slow. Too much power, and I spin into that abrasive tarmac, which looks rather like sand there, but it's supposed to be tarmac. So I finish in 11th. Whoopie-doo. I'm not going to be doing that in a hurry. I did try a ranked event as well, which was a little bit cleaner, but I basically lost it on the first lap on my own in Spain. And this is annoying. This bit after the race, they still get cars bumping into each other. And I sometimes on my videos like to record that kind of after action, but it looks stupid with the cars bashing, so that's annoying that they didn't sort that out. Podium looks quite nice this year. You can see somebody's specially customised livery. So So this is what I did in the end. So I've not got enough credits to purchase a car, so I've turned the standard car into a nice orange and black for the Philadelphia Flyers, and in deference to Norwich City, my football club sort of, I've gone with a plain yellow green helmet. I think next I'll be working on my calibration of my wheel, and I might try a bit of GP2.